טוב, בוקר טוב, good morning, ברשות הרב מסרי. First of all, it's nice to be in this shul, to see minyan, the davens, ונחת, כל הכבוד. Normally, what I love to do is to teach halacha. I believe, and this I got years from Rabbi Yosef and other rabbis that I was connected to teach halacha. This is the system that I believe. There are some books in English, but I believe some here, some with of Dagmi. But I just want to say, when you learn halacha, I believe you should learn from the sources. And to do it user-friendly, to do it, so I'm trying to do here with charts, with things that everyone can pick up, but to have high level of knowledge and not just the bottom line. So this is the system. So like this, 4 books on Shabbat, on Purim. I'm not selling them, yes? I just want to sell the system, the shita. On Shabbat, Chanukah, and Purim, and some of them are also in English. So I'm just want to encourage people to learn halacha. When you do it, you see it's the most beauty and interesting thing. And I want to share with you a few questions and answers from the battlefield. Baruch Hashem, in Israel, I have the zchus to go around, to be a lot with army soldiers, to answer the questions. This suit I don't take off just for cleaning, because I hugged with these thousands of soldiers in the north, in the south. It's already holy. And I'll share a few questions. Maybe I'll start with a question not of a chayal, not of a soldier, but of a wife of a soldier. So she calls me and she says, Rabbi, we're a young couple, we wait a long time already, we have no children, and Baruch Hashem, now I received a positive answer. I'm pregnant. I said, Mazel Tov. And then she says, my husband now is a soldier in Gaza. I cannot speak to him. In Gaza, I know they have no cell phones, that the enemy won't know where is the location. And she says, approximately once in 10 days, they get a special cell phone that is blocked, and they can call home, and I can have the ability to speak with him 2 minutes, and I know it will be approximately in 2 days. I want so much to share with him. I'm so excited that I'm pregnant. But I wanted to ask the Rav, I don't know if I'm allowed to do it, if I'm permitted to share with him that I'm pregnant. Why? He says, because I know that Rambam says that when you go in wartime, in Israel, in Milchama, in Milchemet Mitzvah, Rambam says, don't think not on your wife, not on your children, just concentrate that you are doing war to protect Am Yisrael. ידע שמלחמת השם הוא עושה. You are doing a war for Hashem, מלחמה of God. So I want so much to share, but I don't know if it's permitted following halacha. Isn't it exciting to hear a question like this? The answer doesn't matter now. But to hear, wow, Am Yisrael, this is what she thinks, this woman at home. Okay, what would you tell her to do? To say or not to say? It's interesting. Interesting to say, not to say. So actually there's a big sugya, because there are more shitot also.
Can you help him to fight better when you know that you have a baby, or is the opposite? You're going to be...
Exactly.
No focus.
Exactly. This is a question. We have also more system of Rabbi Yona and others, but I'm not going to the sugya now. But you know what I told her on the bottom line? I said, I want to ask you, you know your husband. If you are going to tell him, will it give him chizuk, be stronger, or maybe he'll be worried? She thinks a minute and she says, it depends how will I say it. If I'm going to cry, he'll be worried. If I'll say Besimcha, he'll have power. I told him, okay, now you have 2 days, cry. Another 2 days, when he calls you, if you feel that you can say Besimcha, then say it. You know, usually, most people that ask me questions, I don't know who are they. I get lots of questions. Some I know, but let's say 90% I don't know. And most questions, I don't know what happened afterwards. I just answer. But a few days ago, before I came here, I received a telephone call from a soldier. He said, Rabbi, I'm now out of Gaza. You remember, you answered my wife that she's pregnant. I have to tell you, it gave me such a chizuk. It was so good for me. So he asked for bracha. So Baruch Hashem. But it's to fear what's going on in with Am Yisrael. I'll share another question that it was a secret question when it was asked. It was on Chanukah. They called me from Gaza and they said that when they are lighting Chanukah candles, they have to close everything, that everything will be dark inside, because if the enemy sees light, what will happen? They'll bomb it from far away. Okay, this is what they do. And no problem, they are together, it's okay, you can light inside the house. But then they had a special idea of Bnei Yeshivot. You know that today, I think from Yetziat Mitzrayim, we have more Talmidei Chachamim, Bnei Yeshivot in the army than ever. You know, half of them are learning Daf Yomi, and you see, unfortunately, with the people that are killed, that half of them are Bnei Yeshivot. It's unbelievable what's going on. So they had an idea. They said, kilometer from here, there's an empty house of Arabs. We are not there. We want to go there before sunset to light Chanukah candles on the window with long candles. That they will stay lighting also at night. The Arabs will see those candles. They'll think that we are there. So instead of bombing us, they'll bomb their building, the empty building. Nice idea. Rabbi, can we say bracha on those Chanukah candles? Now, to understand for soldiers in Gaza, it's exhausting, it's complicated. When they do something like this, they want energy, to do energy of Torah, to say bracha, and to wait and to see how the Arabs are bombing the house. Now I understand why I couldn't share it with people before. So, usually to say bracha, it should be Chanukah candles in your house, where you eat, you sleep, usually sleep. It's a whole sugya that you need a house. It's Tosfot in Sukkah Daf Memvav, and it seems that it's Rashi in Shabbat Daf Kaf Gimel, and Maharsham in Shut Maharsham speaks on it, I think, Siman Kuf Memvav. We're not going on the sugya now. But there is another option to light Chanukah candles in Shul. It's not our house, and we light Chanukah candles. And Rav Ovadia,
he says
Yosef?
in big events, in parties, it's not less than shul.
Yes, and he adds something there. He says, daven mincha and ma'ariv. And then when you daven, you turn it to be shul. So I told him, go to the building, daven der mincha. Light Chanukah candles with bracha. Daven ma'ariv. And then go and light other buildings if you want. And I asked them also, do you see it from your place? They said, of course we see. It's dark in Gaza. So like this, they can light it there. Pirsumei Nisa, they see. They were so happy. They can say bracha or this. Usually I don't tell people to tell me what happened afterwards. But I told them, can you call me at the end of Chanukah just to tell me what happened? So they called and they said, the Arabs bombed this building. It worked.
After the first night?
I don't know. They had no time to speak to me. They just, they called me because they had another halacha questions, but they told me, I'm going, as I told you, to visit soldiers, to inspire them, to give chizuk, and also to help them with equipment. In the beginning of the war, it was ceramic vests we bought through the army. It was very special because most people, almost no one, succeeded to bring to Israel. Baruch Hashem, we brought 6,000 ceramic vests in $4 million and other things. And all the time I get, in the beginning of the week, I send lots of special shoes for army soldiers in the Rimon because it's snowing there. Usually in the Rimon, a month of soldiers, but not so many like now. So the army has equipment for those soldiers. Suddenly, thousands of soldiers they need. And now, today, I'm sending a special drone to a commando unit in Gaza that they had a few days ago. They heard that terrorists somewhere around. They couldn't find them. They had a drone. We put it up, and they found them. And they went from here, then they killed them. But the drone was crushed. So, okay, so I'm helping them with all many equipments and other things. And I'm going to give a chizuk, it's very nice to see everyone. Religious, non-religious, left, right, everyone wants the rabbi today. I go there, they want to hear sikha, and I give them also a special tag with Shema Yisrael. Everyone wants it. They want, you just need, I didn't write Shem Hashem here, so you need just one cover. You can put it underneath here, and it's okay, this is also a present for you afterwards. And I'm on the way to visit soldiers, and I get a telephone call from a soldier. He says, Rabbi, I'm in Gaza, and we're a few weeks already here. We have a short break of 18 hours. We are going to Ashkelon, to an army base. We are going to stay there. It's a bit better than army base. It's like called Kfar Nofesh of the army. Better conditions. There are 8 soldiers in a room, but they have food, better conditions. We're going there, and we'll be there from 2 hours before Shabbat till Shabbat morning. Then we return to the army. I told him, it's okay, you are in a wartime, although you have to return on Shabbat. This is a sugya in Masechet Shabbat, a few tet, Shulchan Aruch, Eish Memchet, it's okay. And then he says, Rabbi, this I already know. I didn't call you for this. Okay, now it starts being interesting. And he says, Rabbi, our wives want to come and visit us. They'll come to visit us in Ashkelon 2 hours before Shabbat. But then it means that they'll have to ride back on Shabbat home. Can they come visit us? Okay, what do you say?
No. If someone can go with someone else who doesn't feel good to the hospital just so they will feel better, let's say my wife needs to give birth, right? And she needs me there. Now I can't really do anything. I don't need to help her. There's the doctors, there's everybody. 7 people helping there. But she'll feel better if I will be there, so I have to go on Shabbat, right? If the soldier, because of the Nefesh of war, he needs to rest on Shabbat, so he is allowed because of the war. So his wife is a side effect of him needs to get his chizuk to go back to the war. So what's the difference for him to do it, or she needs to be there?
So first of all, it's a good question. It's a good question because all the time we have to measure with Yoledet. We know that it's something also physical with hormones. We know today that kanireh because of this, Chazal said, if she needs someone, another one is going with her. But it's still complicated here because we have to ask. For the wives and children, of course, it's important, and also for the soldiers to see them. But it's complicated to measure how much, they have vacation, they're in a break now, how much it's really important. I told him, it's complicated to give you a hater now like this. He said, Rabbi, we didn't see them for a few weeks. We are not going to see them now for a few weeks because we are going in Gaza. Who knows when will we see them? If we will see them. And all of us are young couples with young women. Sometimes the Rebbe feels stuck. I want them very much, and also what the Rav said here, I want it, but Shabbat, and then I do 2 things. 1, to pray. Second thing, to think out of the box. I'm praying and then I tell them, tell me, are there hotels in Ashkelon? They say, maybe yes, but we are young couples, we have no money for hotels now. I said, how much it costs? How many are you? By chance, or by siyata dishmaya. Usually when I go to soldiers, I go alone with my assistants. Lots of times, groups, special American groups, they are coming, they ask to come with me. To soldiers, to injured, but they come with their car, with their bus. I'm alone with my assistant in the car. But one of the rabbis from Teaneck, New Jersey, it is Teaneck, New Jersey, Bnei Yeshurun, Rabbi Zetz, he said, can I be in your car? He wanted to be with me in my car. I said, okay, be in my car. He hears this question. He knocks on my back and he says, Arav, אנחנו נשלם. We will pay. So I tell this Chayal, tell me how many are you? I said, look, I'm going back in Gaza. My wife could be in touch. Okay, I went to the soldiers. I came back till 2 o'clock at night. I was dealing with the owner of a hotel that was empty now in Ashkelon. Friday morning, I wake up and I say to myself, to go with children, there are also small children, to hotel, it can be wow, but can be also punish. What do you do with them? I took a team from my community in Alon Shvut. I told them, buy toys for the children. He said, which toys? I said, wait. I called this wife, this Eshet Chayal woman, and I told her, give me a list of all the families, all the children in each family, and all the ages of the children. She gave it to me, and then I told the team, now you go and buy for each family toys following the ages of the children for each family. So they bought toys. Then I said, maybe there are women there with no children. I took another lady, I told them, buy special creams for all of them. I added one of my books. You see here some of my books, but I have also a few books for family edition to learn on Shulchan Shabbat. And to take all the family together. I have on Ilchot Shabbos, and I have Ben Adam Lachavero, I have Tefillah. I took one of the books, I wrote a letter, I changed the names, that will be personal. On this Shabbat, 180 women and children stayed in the hotel, were with their husband, small children. I got so many WhatsApp, so many videos from it, that wow, a woman calls me in this Yom Shishi, she said, אני לא יכולה לנשום מרוב התרגשות. I cannot breathe and I'm so excited. And just to see a movie, that you see that someone sends me, that you see a group of soldiers, you see a young lady with 2 children, and she's searching for her Chayal. And suddenly she sees him, and she runs, and they hug each other with the children. Wow. You see this, you say, היה שווה, was very special Shabbos. And I just want to add, the commander there, called Mempei, מפקד פלוגה, inspired them, was wow. But לצערנו, unfortunately, a month ago, he was wounded. They succeeded to save his life, but I went to visit him in the hospital a few times, and his spine got hurt. They don't know if he'll be able to walk anymore. And he says, Rabbi, daven for me. I said, of course. Yitzchak ben Dvora Slavi. Yitzchak Schwartz is his name. And they said, no, Rabbi, you don't understand. You have to daven that I'll recover quick. I said, of course. He said, Rabbi, you don't understand. I must return to Gaza to be with my soldiers. To see someone in the hospital, injured, what he thinks, how he goes back to Gaza. I want to tell you, in our history, always we had heroes, but never we had so many heroes. Thousands and thousands of people that all the time they think how to sacrifice their life to save Am Yisrael. אי אפשר להאמין. And if for 2,000 years the symbol of Am Yisrael was, the picture of the child in the Holocaust like this, this was our symbol? Not anymore. Not anymore. Baruch Hashem, although we have people that were killed and captured and wounded and we are crying for it, but we are not weak. We are strong. We have a strong country, a strong army. We are in Geula. We are in Mashiach time. We are in redemption time. And Be'ezrat Hashem, Am Yisrael is united. אנחנו ננצח.
Amen. Amen.